Let's take a look at how you can add a new page to the UMSHA website. You'll notice that I'm already logged into Wild Apricot, and I've also already navigated to the website section of the admin portal. Now that I'm here, what I see are a list of my site pages, a preview of how the site looks, and this toolbar up here that says Add a Page. All right, I'm going to click Add a Page. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is the most important thing. You must take the step to make sure that your pages look as they should. That is selecting the correct page template. So go here to Page Template, grab this drop-down menu, and click UMSHA Primary Template. If you do not do that, the website is just not going to look the way it's supposed to look. So be extra sure that you select that template, or things are just going to kind of end up looking weird. So we've taken that step. That's great. Now we can begin to add content to our page. So we can add a page name. Here we can add a URL. I recommend doing what they've done here, which is basically have the URL be an iteration of the page name. You can make it shorter if you need to. You can also add words to it if you want. All right, so we've got that completed. Now let's actually add content. So the way that you add content to a page is by going to this gadgets area. And gadgets are just basically different content blocks. So the first thing we're going to do is do a little cheat to help you actually make sure that this displays correctly. So as you can see, you have this pretty sort of bar here with like these, little squiggles and colors and blah, blah, blah. That actually will not display unless you put something in this content area. So we're just going to put this content block in here as basically a placeholder. And that's going to enable that content block to actually appear when we finally publish this page. If we didn't put anything in that section, there would be nothing there at all. You wouldn't be able to see that colorful sort of squiggle block. So to make sure that appears, just stick a content block in it as a placeholder. All right, as we go down the page, likewise, we've got this sort of somewhat grayed out area. What I've been doing with that area is putting the page headline. In this case, we've been putting it in promo type. And then below that page headline, I'll add a content block. And in that content block, I usually just put the first paragraph as sort of a highlight to grab people's attention. And then below the headline and the content block, we sort of have our main content area, this white area. That's where you're going to put most of your content on a page. Grab another content block, and then you can put all of the rest of your page's content. And you'll notice that we've got some options here, very similar to Microsoft Word. So pretty much anything that you want to do, like add a bulleted list or add a link or an image, those options are up here, which is great. Great, so that's how you add content. Let's just take a look at actually publishing the site, or excuse me, the page. At the moment, this page is unpublished and it's marked as admin only, which means that only we can see it. It's kind of in a draft mode, if you will, which is nice. So we're going to click Save. Now that admin only feature is still active. So if we want to toggle it to be actually viewable by other folks, we need to take an extra step. And that is to go to this access level and determine whether this is a public page, anyone can view it, keep it as admin, or restrict it. And restricted is kind of nice. If you have information that's only available to members, you can use that feature. So we're just going to make it public for now. I'm going to delete this and after the tutorial. And then next, we're going to take a look at how to reorder pages and make sure that this new page ends up in the menu where you want it to be. So that's going to be the next video.